Alright, the fight is on. Both brothers have reached the forge. Let's see who will build the golden boar first.
The old man was right. Eitri's already here. Get to the forge. That youngster won't beat me. Eitri has captured the forge.
Okay, so first things first, we need to grab this, the plenty vault. This is the dwarven forge. We have 10 minutes to do so, timer in the top right. Once we do it, that will start a 20-minute timer.
Food in the caves. Mostly bears and cavefish. We'll have to rely on those.
Okay, so that will start a 20-minute timer, and once the timer runs out, we win. That's it. If they take back the plenty vault, then this 10-minute timer will start again. That's the deal. Okay. Which also means that this initial stage is actually the trickiest of all, because of the fact that you need to be very quick in setting up your army.
Keep watch for trolls. They lurk all over this place.
Okay. Let's start building a bunch of dwarves. It's kind of dramatic to put it in a way that there's not enough food. There's actually a ton of food if you look at it from a quantity perspective. It's just scattered all over the place. That's what makes it a little bit tricky. But there is a ton of bears and boars all over the place that you can get, and also there's a lot of fish, which is part of the optional objective. Find and destroy Eitri's docks to capture his fishing ships. You can do that, and we will do that. And thus you will gain access to a bunch of fishing ships. You can build your dock, and they will start delivering the fish. It's not that crucial, to be honest. Population limit is the most annoying factor in this whole chapter. So it's probably a better option to just dispose of the fishing ships that you capture, because you know, you're better off building an army with that population. Okay. So like I said, early on, you want to build a ton of units. I don't want to build a ton of production buildings over here, because once we capture this area, I want our unit production buildings to be close to this spot, so we can reinforce sooner. So that's why I don't. Plus, we don't really have the economy to spam out units from so many buildings. Okay, 4 people on gold, 5 on lumber, 4 on food. Probably could use a few more on food. Let's grab some hero units. Now, this is probably the first chapter in this campaign where they actually have a very good unit composition. Like, you know, especially if you guys recall the first one, the first chapter, that was kind of an interesting one where you probably could have beaten the whole chapter with just hero units, because they had a ton of myth units. This time around, they have everything. Human soldiers, cavalry, let's spy on these guys, myth units, all across the board, everything. Let's stay on top of our dwarf production, for sure. Okay, so we just made quick work of those 2 towers. Grab some throwing X-Men. Let's grab everything we can early on. Now they are going to do an initial attack against you, and they will use this path all the time. Even though this is open as well, they're not going to use it. And then later on, they will just focus on the plenty. So essentially, that's why you don't really need defenses in the main base. Just build units and you're good. Is this the villager 8 points? Yeah. But I don't remember if I read these out. So this is increases villagers' attack, and this is increases villagers' hit points. Hit points is good. Attack, I still don't understand why that relic is even in the campaign. I mean, is there a scenario where you would actively attack with villagers? Don't really get it. Okay, pretty good. Gonna pop an early market, because who knows? We'll start hovering some resources soon. Okay, pretty good army, not gonna lie.
Yo.
There's a lot of gold, by the way, also, which will be called out, I think, once you... Yeah, I think we can just come down here. Brokk will tell us that there's a bunch of gold near the mountains.
Eitri has almost finished the boar. We must stop him.
Chill, man. He's just halfway through. We're good. Okay, so this is the attack party. Let's meet them head on. And then we'll just push to the plenty. Plus let's take back this relic, which is increases villagers' movement speed. Now this is good because, you know, this has an economic effect, right? Takes less time for them to run between the drop-off point and the resource point, so that is actually super helpful. I don't think I've read this out before. Blows his battle horn to inspire nearby warriors to move faster and deal more damage. Super useful ability for surrounding the enemy. So definitely we always want a few of these guys. Okay, and there's another relic. I'm not going to worry about that. And there's also a fishing port over here. Or a dock. Man, I've been playing too much Age of Darkness Final Stand. Calling everything fishing port now. But yeah, just docks. Just regular docks. Hello guys. Let's... Ideally, once you come down here, you want enough resources for at least one hill fort. I think we have, yeah, we have more than enough. Okay, excellent. Let's grab some more dwarfs. We could even pop an upgrade. Let's grab the plenty first. Forge is ours indeed. Let's move out here. Pop down a hill fort and hill fort number 2. Not gonna worry about walling off because it's much easier to meet them head on in the open than to run around the walls and such. Maybe only over here so that they don't have direct access to the plenty. This is probably the only place where you actually want to put a wall. I'm gonna even put down a third hill fort actually. Let's grab some trees in the process. Pretty good. Okay. And at this point I want to build our main army over here. Let's hotkey these guys. Okay. And you also want a tower for the burning oil upgrade, which unfortunately you cannot upgrade. You cannot research from the hill forts. I feel like I wanted to do something, but then I forgot. Okay, whatever. So let's just move over here so we can meet them head on later on. Let's grab the throwing axemen to build all that. Perfect. Upgrades are super important because you will be outnumbered most of the time. Initially they'll start attacking you from 2 different sides, and then they'll just stop doing that. By the way, we can build a few more houses actually. Berserk up. Oh, one more. Okay, perfect. Okay. So like I said, we're going for a nice mix of units. Hero units, human units, myth units even. For myth units, we need a temple in that position as well. And by the way, this Great Hall has some amazing upgrades. Check this out. Nidhogg causes raiding cavalry to produce gold in addition to favor while fighting enemy units. This is huge. And Nidhogg bestows prestigious rings upon your Jarls, increasing their hit points and causing them to do extra damage to myth units. That is equally insanely good. So we're gonna pick all this up. You guys are hunters, so continue hunting. I do want to set up like another group of hero units, because with them, we're actually going to start moving out and start fighting these trolls who are just patrolling all over the area. Trolls patrolling. Okay, we can grab one more upgrade before we age up. How are we doing on dwarves? 31. Could be better. I think we'll go up to like 40 or 50 or something. There's 2 more settlements nearby, so population in the long run isn't going to be a problem, but early on, definitely. Yeah, so there's the voice line that appears when the first time you see the trolls. These guys are hunters. Get over here. Well, if they're gonna come one by one, then good for us, I guess. I'm pretty sure that soon a big-ass army is gonna appear. Yeah, I would say this is a nice sizable force for going troll hunting. Yeah, definitely. Now the rest of these hero units can rally over there. So these are random patrols. Overall, there are like 2 factions of trolls, if you want to call it that. Yes, so these purple ones are pink ones, and the other ones are like orange. The orange ones are guarding the whole place from up top, and the purple or pink ones are down here, from down here. We need more heroines, but we are screwed on population. So once we hold this off, we're actually gonna come over here and just put down a settlement. Okay, here's another dock. Let's grab that one. We can actually put down some more heal forts over here in a line. It's not too much. 5 favor, 150, 270. Pretty good. I mean, we could grab this, but at this point, I kind of want to... You know what? Never mind. Disregard that.
Kill something. Jag vill. Something.
Cool. We can grab another group of trees, probably these ones. Nice little boost coming in. By the way, this chapter randomly spawns myth units for both sides. Like, for example, we got a rock giant out of it. Okay, so this got destroyed. You guys can start pushing down here. We are close to aging up. That's gonna be fun. Show you guys in a second why. Oh, we have a literal army over here, okay. So like 2 or 3 temples down here, which are spawning these trolls. Okay, and now we can age up, and this is gonna be super fun because we're gonna go with Hell, Nidhogg, bunch of myth units, and also this insane technology of Rampage. Hell causes myth units to be trained nearly instantly. Train time minus 95%. So literally, if you have the resources, you can just spam out a bunch of myth units. Okay. Just grab more units, more everything, more cavalry, anti-cavalry units for sure. These are the gold miners. Okay. So like I said, you can build the dock and these will start delivering for you. By the way, I completely missed out on this one. Okay, here's another relic down here, by the way, which is myth units cost less favor. Now this is a huge one. This is insanely good. Actually gonna put down the temple over here. I'm not gonna take it back to the main base. I feel like we kinda need a bigger army at this point. And rally everyone to the front. It looks like next attack is coming our way soon. Soon-ish. Okay, let's put it down. These guys were definitely hunters. Some building hit points in the process. Good. Looking pretty good.
We have captured some of Eitri's fishing boats.
Or Eitri losing all his fishing boats.
Tilbúin.
Here's the next attack. We are hovering a ton of gold, by the way. Crazy amount of gold. Okay, dragon time. Check it. Ooh, you kind of missed there, buddy. Wasn't all too accurate. Right. Let's grab every upgrade we can get our hands on. Okay, and this is going to be the last pink temple. Our boar will finish in 10 minutes, so we are halfway through this. They're going to be the next attack, I guess. Let's grab some trees. These trees are actually quite effective. May seem stupid to grab all that, but... Okay, excellent. Now you guys can come up here. Even put down some temples. And we are pop cap, so that means we're gonna go with upgrades once we have food. Let's grab Hell's insane upgrade, and then we'll also... By the way, the other upgrade is kind of good as well. Hell up these 5 giants to Sons of Muspel and with more hit points, and also improves the hit points of other giants. So I mean, overall, this is also a very nice upgrade. Okay. So as you can see, good mix of units. Very good mix. Champion Huskar tech and keep on top of our unit production. Okay, we're gonna take out this patrol and then grab this settlement for even more population. Very nice. We need some anti-cavalry. A lot more. Let's grab this settlement. I mean, food-wise, we're not all that good. In terms of dwarves. This settlement can also start making some dwarves, so build this one. I think what we're gonna do actually is... Yeah. Just grab... We have a pop cap, of course we are. Okay, never mind then. Got unpop capped. Because of the settlement. Okay. No, so yeah, I think what we're gonna do is wait for one more attack wave. And then just start pushing in Eitri's direction. I mean, we could kind of even do it now. Because we are gonna... Regardless of whether we're staying here or pushing towards the base, we're gonna be meeting them head on. So ultimately, it really doesn't matter. I'm not sure just the animation is off or Nidhi is just completely missing the target. Let's take out those blisters. Those are annoying.
Some of Eitri's fishing boats.
So that's gonna be a big one. So check this out. These are giving me vibes from the Fall of the Trident campaign. Where we had the mission where we had to break the boulder wall, break a bunch of rocks, and they would just infinitely spawn giants, similarly to how we're spawning giants right now. Nice throwback. I really like that campaign actually. Okay, and then we're gonna go for the production buildings instantly. What's up with you guys? Going on a strike, okay. Upgrades. Brother, I can never afford upgrades, okay? Crazy. Here's the last fishing dog, by the way. Bro, I said it again. I cannot believe it. Here's the last dog. The reason why this is crazy, right? Because it's literally next to their base. This is what I meant by... I'm not sure why you would capture that. Other than for the optional objectives, of course. Let's take out the settlement town center, actually the barracks first. Always unit production buildings first. Let's spam a few more giants, just because it looks good. 4 minutes until our boar is done. Okay. What do I never have?
We have captured some of Eitri's fishing boats.
Well, we can just go nuts. Actually, let's grab giants. Oh, we're not gonna grab anything because we're pop capped again. Well, I mean, we can grab this settlement, even though it seems like an asshole move. You guys are carrying the line of sight relic, bro. Okay, now we're at 230. Okay, well, there's not much we need to do at this point, right? But yeah, I would definitely say, just to sum it up, because we're closing in on the end, it's definitely that initial section that's the most tricky. Because they definitely have the upper hand. Yeah, I missed the fishing port, by the way. It's over here. Whoops. So yeah, that initial section is definitely the trickiest. Because at that point you are kind of outnumbered still, and also outgunned, because they have much better upgrades. Hold on a minute, I'm just thinking which fishing port I missed, but I think there's one over here. Not down here, up here.
Til ég vil.
Yep, it's gonna be over here. Okay.
Til orustuslag.
So we'll just grab this.
Skipan, já. Samþykkt.
Okay.
Já, veiðimaður.
Once you get like a nice defense over here, like I said, I recommend fighting them out in the open. So that's why I didn't build any walls. I built these walls just so the timer wouldn't reset, because that would be annoying. But yeah, just put down a few hill forts. Grab these trees because these are gonna be in the way, definitely. And that's it. And then you can just chill out over here. Just, you know, it's just kind of this thing that I do on this channel is we try to gain access to the whole map all the time, destroy all the enemies, do all the optional objectives, but you don't have to do that. Okay, and actually you can complete the mission sooner. As you can see, I just waited around so that we have the optional objectives if you destroy everything. Cinematic.
Brokk! How dare you steal my idea? Your idea? That's ridiculous. Why, Skult! What are you doing here?
Thank you for building this boar for me, little friends. You have been quite predictable.
Eitri, brother, this was all the work of Loki. He fooled us into fighting each other. He's stolen Freyr's gift. We've got to get that boar back.